Welcome. Welcome. Good evening and welcome. Good evening and welcome. So, this evening, the conversation is job security is no more. Job security is no more. Plan your future. That's a conversation we're going to have. Do you have job security? Is job security still there? Do you know that the organization or the company you work for, if they are going to be around for as long as you would want them to be around for? That is the conversation we are having. That is the conversation we are having. We are in different times, we're in different seasons, so you want to understand which season are we in. As you do come in, please let me know your city, your country, and your county. As you come in, please let me know your city, your country, and your county. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. The conversation this evening is, does job security exist? How safe is your business, job, or career? How safe is your current source of income? Is it long haul or is it short term? That's the conversation. So a bit about myself. My name is Joyce. I'm a digital entrepreneur. That's not what I've always done. I'm coming from the world of banking, and I know the world of being employed. So when I talk about job security, I perhaps worked in one of the best organizations in regards to, terms, conditions, etc. Because I worked for two banks, and the last bank I worked for was the Central Bank of Kenya. So I'd like to say I had a good, safe, secure job. But I decided to move into entrepreneurship because I did not feel the pull for being employed. I really wanted liberty. I wanted my freedom. That's who I wanted. That's what I wanted. So I left employment and I started my own business. So number one, I know employment. I also know business because I did run a highly successful business. And the conversation this evening is, how safe is your job? How long can you be with your employer? And does anybody have guarantees in their jobs anymore? Do you have a guarantee for your job anymore? That's the conversation we are going to be having this evening. Well, times and seasons are different. Times and seasons are different all over the world. You can see that trends are different. Who would have imagined that one of the best paying organizations globally would tell their staff on a policy decision, please don't come to work? In fact, all they got was an email telling them not to report to work. That was the end of their story. The policy said, please don't report to work. That was an email. That was the end for their career or business. And it was one of those organizations that is global, that is international. I think you know the organization. It's an American-based organization. So can you imagine the people who are looking for that job, sitting in that job, that career? You're at the top of the career, and then a policy decision comes out and that organization is no more. What next for you? Because I can tell you, it's over 30,000 people plus their dependents all over the world now wondering what will they do for income. So the truth is, jobs, businesses, careers are different. Jobs, businesses, careers are different. We knew something called job security. In fact, when I worked in the bank, we used to have P&P. P&P meant permanent and pensionable. That's what it meant. P&P, permanent and pensionable. And that's how it has been. You can speak to any group of people, they will tell you, as long as you had a P&P, even when you retired, your pension would still come in. Even after retirement, your pension would still come in. Now, that is for permanent and pensionable. Let us talk about the world of contracts, because today people are working on short-term contracts. People are working on short-term agreements. That's the way it is right now. So to hear somebody talking of a permanent and pensionable job or business, permanent or pensionable employment, it is very rare to hear those words nowadays. Now, and just like we are saying, the uncertainty around us is evident when you look at multinationals. One of the oldest companies that has been in East Africa, they were dealing in motor vehicles, after over 40 years, has wrapped up their bags and left. They were one of the biggest selling companies for cars. They were assembling the vehicles locally. They have packed up and they have left. Yes, because they said within the East African region, they are not able to sustain their business. they have said they cannot sustain their business. Now imagine the employees who have been working in that organization. They have to now look for something else to do. So today's conversation, this evening's conversation is job security is not what it was. You have no guarantees for your current job. So you want to think outside the box and ask, what else can I do? If the business or the company that I work for, if it doesn't go well, what is my backup plan? What is my backup plan? If the job or the business I'm doing does not go well, what is my backup plan? That is the question that people should be asking themselves. So, you're asking what is the capital? How much is the capital? Okay, so the conversation we're having this evening is around job insecurity, uncertainty for businesses. In the past, we used to say, I have job security, I am permanent and pensionable. But nowadays, people in employment are whispering to each other and asking, do you think we'll be here next month? Are you sure we'll be here at the end of the year? We call that uncertainty. We call that uncertainty. So this evening, as we talk about what can you do to make sure that you have a cushion, you have a backup plan, that no matter what, you're able to say, I have something else I am doing on the side, that you can say, I have a plan B. That's what we are going to be talking about. So if you have a notebook and a pen, let's get started. If you have a notebook and a pen, let's get started. And you're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. All right. So question to you, ladies and gentlemen. How many of you have ever been in employment? You woke up and you were either sent home or the job ended. If you've ever been in employment and lost a job, please put me in the comments. If you've ever been employed and you lost a job, please write me. If you've ever been employed and you lost a job, or you were sent home, or something happened and that job ended. If you are ever in employment, but then you woke up one day and the job was not there, the career was finished. Thank you, Reese. Aha. Thank you, Nentane. Thank you very much. Yes. Aha. Thank you for the feedback. Yes. So these are people, you had a job, then you woke up and they said the job is no more. The job has ended. That career has ended. And you now found yourself wondering, what am I going to do next? Let me tell you, in the last 1 week, in this month of February alone, many companies have closed. I'm in Kenya, and I can tell you, very many companies, and it's not just my country, Kenya, it's a global thing. It's going on all over the world. Companies are using words like restructuring, downsizing, remodeling, cutting on costs, reducing on expenses. But the bottom line is you're fired. The bottom line is you're fired. You can no longer work with us. We no longer need you. Now, the challenge comes in when nobody had prepared you for that process. It's a one morning wake up, like what has happened to the people who work in one of these US aid organizations. They woke up and what they received was an email telling them, don't come to work. The job is finished. Don't come to work. The job is finished. Nobody had prepared them. They had children going to private schools. They had company cars. You know the benefits that come with working for a multinational like the USAID. You have a big company car. Your kids go to Braeburn, Rusinga, Montessori school. These kids are going to high-end schools. You're driving a big company car. Your house rent is paid for. You have your workers paid for you by the organization. And then now you wake up and you're told the organization has closed. The organization is no more. I can tell you a lot of families are going to have to restructure because of the impact of what has happened in one big organization that was serving a lot of people. So what I'm saying this evening is job security is no more. You have no guarantee about what you thought was a long-term job or what you thought was a long-term career. Perhaps you are at the top of the US organization, the aid organization, but now you've woken up and one email said, don't report to work. Please don't come to work. Nobody had prepared you for your exit. You are running your life as you normally do, taking your children to school, taking care of your parents, taking care of yourself. You know next month you receive an income. Suddenly there is no income. That income has stopped. The company has packed. The company has left. That organization is no more, and that is where you are relying on for your sustenance. That company, that organization is what you thought will pay you for the rest of your life. So let me say it again. When we worked in the bank, we were told we were permanent and pensionable. In fact, you knew you had a job for the rest of your life. Nobody was going to send you home. Yes, it was as simple as that, permanent and pensionable. Yes. But now, honestly, I've already asked how many of you have ever been in a job. You woke up and you were sacked, laid off, sent home, retrenched, told we don't need you anymore. And a lot of people have commented, me. People who thought I have a job. But you've woken up, you've been told, I don't need you. We cannot keep you. You're too expensive. We can't sustain you. That is going on not just in my country, Kenya. That is going on. It's a global phenomenon. Why? The economy is different. Companies are not doing as well as they previously did. Companies are not doing as well as they were doing. What we used to call cash flows, the liquidity, has sort of moved in a different direction. And the directions that now people are being left with to look for jobs, businesses, and careers, where you needed to walk to a physical office, where you needed to report to a physical desk. Now people are working from home. That's the new trend. And I'm speaking because that's what I do. I previously had to go on the road in the morning. I was running a business in Nairobi Westlands. I'd leave my house, drive to the office, because I'm paying office rent, monitor my workers, monitor my stocks, sit in the office, do what needs to be done. I needed to go to an office, pay the office rent, pay salaries for workers, show up, make sure that I'm in that business 100% for the business to give me a return. That is what I knew. After I closed that business, I now realize you don't even need to have an office. I no longer need to pay office rent. At times I wonder, what was I doing? At times I wonder, the funds to run the office, to pay salaries for workers, I did a computation and I said, my goodness, that was quite a bit of expense. I was spending a lot to sustain what I thought was a profitable business. Today, if you tell me to start a business that has overheads, I'll tell you, no, I don't want. Hey, yes, I did. I had a beautiful weekend. Good evening. Hello. Yes, thanks. How are you doing? I think I saw your email or I saw your message. Yes. Thanks. I saw your email somewhere. I think your email. Yeah, I think I saw your email. What did I get from you? I think email. Yeah, your email. I saw your email. Yes. Thank you. I did have a beautiful weekend. How about you? Yes. So, the conversation this morning is, you think you had a job, a good paying job, a good business, you wake up and it is not there. And you now want to figure your next phase. A lot of people, since the USAID, they just got an email that told them, don't come to work tomorrow. That's the end. Please don't come to work tomorrow. That was the email they got. Somebody has worked there for 20 years. But that's it. That's the end. What next? So what would you do in that situation? What's your backup plan? What do you do next when a job you knew you had, a business you knew that's all you had, it is no more? You're waking up and realizing it's not working. The business is not paying. In fact, the business is sinking a hole into your pocket. It's eating you up. You're looking at the business, it's eating your capital, it's draining you of your energy. So that's for the entrepreneurs who are running businesses. The business eats your capital, it eats your energy. I look back and I wonder, what kind of business is that I was running? Today, my only monthly expense is my internet and my time. That's it, my internet and my time. When I look at people who are running businesses, I respect business owners. Anybody who's running a business, I salute you, I respect you. You're running business in a very different economic situation. It is not business as usual. It is business unusual. You're an entrepreneur running a business in this season. You're running a business in a season called business unusual. We are tired, mom. Yes. Thank you for being honest. Hey, thank you, Jake Baby Collections. Business owners are exhausted. You're computing the costs of running the business. You look at what you're taking when you're left wondering, what kind of business am I running? Is it 1 + 1 is 2, or is it 1 + 1 + 1 equals 0? Because it's taking out, it's taking out, it's taking out. If you ask me honestly, today, to run a business that comes with rent, that comes with operational costs, you will not find me there. I have learned my lesson. I used to pay salaries for workers, and I've run that business for over 20 years. I used to pay salaries for workers, pay office rent, deal with stock, monthly overheads. I needed to restock, stock again. Even with stocking and restocking, I still lost stocks. Even with monitoring the business, I still incurred losses. If you're working a business where no matter how much you watch the people working for you, something will still happen. Let me tell you, I cannot be able to explain the overheads of a traditional business. I respect business owners. I really do. I really do. So if you've been in employment and you're thinking you have a safe, secure job, you think your job is for the long haul, I want you to think again and ask yourself, okay, so I'm in this job. Do I think the employer will keep me until the end of the year? Number one. Number two, you know your current income, which means you know what your life must look like for the rest of the year. Your life must be inside the budget of the income. You cannot grow beyond your payslip. If you're on a fixed income, you cannot grow beyond your payslip because that's what the employer has agreed with you. So you must live within your budget, within that payslip, and it's predictable what your life will look like by the end of the year. It's predictable. Because if you do what you've always done, the result you have is what you will always have. But if you change what you're doing and you look for something different, you will have a different result. In June of last year, I started a brand new business. I'm not tech smart, I'm not computer literate, but right here on social media, I got the information that I can start a home-based business working off my mobile phone. I took the action. I didn't even waste time. I said, this thing is an answered prayer. I had prayed to God for 2 words, ease and grace. God answered my prayer. God heard my cry. God answered my prayer. And he sent me a gentleman. I call him my angel in South Africa, a South African gentleman. He shared the information that I'm sharing with you today. That's how I got started in June 2024, running an online business. I'm not tech smart. I'm not computer literate. The only thing I knew is I have to do it now. It is urgent. I must do it now. For me, it was urgent. I was tired of sitting at home doing nothing. I was exhausted from doing nothing. Imagine being tired because I'm doing nothing. I was tired because I was doing nothing. So I wanted something to do. You can be exhausted from boredom. Rina, hi Rina, thank you. Good. I'm going to tell you about it, Rina. Thank you. Welcome, Rina. Thank you, Jake Baby Collections. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jake Baby Collections. Thanks for the love. Really grateful. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You make a difference. Yes, you do. You make the world of a difference. Bless you. And thank you because we started this conversation with you. We've been having this conversation. Thank you, even for being willing to come and listen again and again. I don't take you for granted. Thank you. I'm really grateful. I don't take you being on here for granted. Thank you so much. Yes, because we've been walking this journey with you for quite a while. Yes, we've been having this conversation. Thank you for telling us the change times. We're from Tanzania. Hey Grace, welcome if you're from Tanzania. Yes, hey dada yangu, hey from Tanzania. Can't wait to hear. Pleasant Polly, you're welcome. Thank you. I love social media, and that social media connects us with people from all over the world. and thank you. You see, it's not just one country that is going through different seasons, it's the whole world. We use one word, which is disruptive. The economies are disrupted. It is not what we always knew. So when something changes, you want to get the new information so you can change with the season. Now, for me, I got the information right here. Oh, you're going to clock in now. That's okay, Pleasant Polly. Thank you for being on the live. Yes, Jake Baby Collections, and thank you. I know you're going to start soon, and bless you. I'm waiting, and thank you. I keep seeing you. Yes, and thank you for your email. Like I was saying, I think I saw your email this morning. I saw your email on my laptop. I saw your email. Thank you. Yes, as long as you've followed me, it means that when I come on live, you will get the notification. As long as you've double tapped, anytime I come on live, you can get the notification. Yes, as long as you've double tapped, I'm available. So even if you're going to clock in for work, I understand. Yeah, no problem, Pleasant Polly, no problem. We will catch up at some time. Once you're on my profile, you're going to see the recordings. Yeah, I record everything and it's on my channel, on my profile. Everything is on there for recording. Yeah. So, listen, the economy is different. So which social media you use for business? Right where I am, this is what I use. Yes, blessed. Thank you. Good evening and good day. Yes, I think you're in a different continent. Yes. I have customers in America, Canada. I have customers in South Africa, Angola, Somalia. I've got customers in different parts of the world. And it is because of the power of social media. So for me, I work on this particular social media platform. This is my favorite social media platform. Yes, this is my favorite social media platform. Yes. I love the social media platform because if not for this social media platform, I would not have gotten access to the information I'm sharing with you. I mean, I didn't know. I used to think TikTok was only for dancing. I thought it was people coming to dance. That's what I thought social media was for. Hey, please try and explain clearly in a layman's word, like you will pay this much and how much time. Configurations. Okay, configurations. Lucy Wamboe, clearly. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah. Grace is asking about configurations. Yes. Okay, so this is an educational program, an American educational program. An American educational program created by an American entrepreneur. If you go here, write this down because that's where you're going to go and get the information. Please write it down, udailyarn.com. Take a screenshot or write it down. Please take a screenshot or write it down. This is where you're going to get the information, udailyarn.com. That's where you're going to get the information. So what are we doing? What is this about? I market 4 educational programs. 4 digital courses. Education for social media. Education for social media. Who needs education for social media? Anybody who is spending time online, number 1. Anybody who has an existing business that is not doing as well as you would like it to. If you have an existing business that's not doing as well as you would like it to, you would like to give that business a chance and you advertise your business on social media. Now, to be able to be effective on advertising your business on social media, you need the skills. You need to know how. You need to know what to do on social media to create attraction for potential customers. Now, that is what this education will teach you. Number 3, somebody like me. I didn't have a business. I didn't have a job. I was looking for something to do. Thank you, Jake Baby Collections. Hey, you're a darling. Yes. Thank you. Somebody like me, I was looking for something to do. I just wanted to change my life. I just wanted to transform my financial future. I was looking for a financial breakthrough. I had prayed and told God, give me something to do. So those are the 3 people who would benefit from this education. Now, I market 4 done for you educational programs. And when I say 4 done for you educational programs, these are 4 courses broken down just like the academic education we go through. You purchase the program once off, you own the program. You purchase the program once, you own the program. So you're going to need 3 things. Number 1, the actual program or the course. You're going to need a website, and you're going to need a domain. This is the business setup. This is once off. This is once off. You need the program, the website, and the domain. You need the program, the website, and the domain. You need the 3 things together. The program, the website, and the domain. The program is the educational course content, the educational material, the course syllabus, the information, the education. Yes, hello puppies. Hi. Yes, the education, the course content, the educational course content. So number 1 is the actual program. You will need a website and the domain. You need the 3 things together. The educational course, it will sit on the website, and then the website will sit on the domain. You need those 3 things together. I'm not tech smart. I'm not computer literate. I just knew I was looking for a simple thing to do that will give me the income I wanted. Number 1, I wanted passive income. Number 2, I wanted multiple streams of income. Let me say it again. I wanted passive income. I wanted multiple streams of income. I was tired of doing nothing. I had closed the business and I was at home doing nothing. How many of you have ever found yourself in that space where you don't have a job or a business? You wake up and you're going nowhere? Please type me in the comments if you've ever been in that place. You didn't have a job, you didn't have a business, you're waking up and you don't know what you're going to do with your time. Anybody who's ever been in that space? Anybody who's ever been there? You're waking up, you don't have a job, you don't have a business. Yeah, my pet is really playing here. He's happy. He's played the whole day. Anybody? Aha, Grace. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Grace. Thanks, Grace. Yeah, me, I found myself there last year. A time like this last year, I didn't have a job. I didn't have a business. I did not know what I was going to do in 2024. But my God loves me. God is faithful. God sent me an angel right here. Me now. Reese, thank you. Aha. Reese, you're in that space. You don't have a job, a business. I know that place because me, I've been there. I would wake up and sit the whole day. The day would be long because I'm not doing anything. I'd be exhausted from doing nothing. I'd be exhausted. That was me last year, a time like this. So let me just say this. Grace and Reese, you're lucky you're hearing this information right now. You're lucky you're getting this information early 2025. You can plan your life. You're lucky you're getting this information as early as this. Jamwan, thank you. Aha. Jamwan is in the same space right now. Yes, no job, no business. You're waking up and wondering, this day is so long. What will I do with this day? Let me tell you, you cannot give up. You have to believe in yourself. That's the first thing I said to myself. I said, I'll believe in myself. I cannot give up. I just told God, do something for me. So when I got this information, I don't take my business for granted. This information I got in June, I could as well have let it go past me. I could have ignored it and I would still be sitting in the same place. Let me tell you why I love the fact that it's an online business. I didn't need long processes to get started. I didn't need long stories to get started. It was just the action. That's all I needed. It was just the action. That's all I needed. These are the 3 things I needed. The actual program, which is the education, the website to accommodate the program, and the last one is the domain. I needed those 3 things. You purchase the program once off, you own the program, and you can now resell the same course. Now, somebody today asked me, do I need to have studied the course, understood the course to start marketing it? I said, you will learn as you earn. You will learn and earn at the same time. It's not like normal university where you wait to graduate, then you can now look for a job. No. This one, you're studying, you're implementing, and you're getting the income. Now, this program has been created similar to Netflix. This program has been created similar to Netflix. The same way we have only one Netflix all over the world. that can be watched by 300 million customers is the same way my educational program works. This is education specifically for social media skills. It is education specifically for social media skills, meaning the education will give you the skills of how to brand yourself, position yourself, maximize your presence on social media. Now, you're already on social media, you're already spending time online. Why not make a difference? Why not use the social media platforms to transform your financial future? Why not use the social media platforms to transform your financial future? Because that's what I did. I studied the course, I started to implement the education, and that's how I got started. So it's beginner friendly. It's not, you don't need to be computer literate. I'm not computer literate. I'd never even gone to a computer college. I didn't even know how to set up a live. I didn't even know what the plus sign was. I didn't know how to set up a live. My first lives were drama. For about 3 weeks, I used to sweat when I imagine I'll have to come on the phone to go live. I had no idea what to do. I didn't even know what I was doing. I didn't even know how to create content, or not even create, how to post the content on TikTok. I didn't even have a channel. Now I have a channel. Now I know how to set up lives. I didn't even know what I was doing, honestly. But because the course is education for social media, I knew I'm not too late. Social media is a brand new space for anybody who wants to be successful. I think you know the tall, slender young man. I think you know him, the tall, slender young man who last year, just by being on social media, 2024, TikTok alone, that young man took home 20 million USD. 20 million. He doesn't say a word. He just does sign language. He does memes. But last year he made $20 million. Now you and the way you can talk. How about if you talked? That guy didn't say any word. He can now retire. He's not even 35, but the young man can now retire. Give me $20 million. I show you what I'll do with it. Give me $20 million. I show you what I will do with it. The young man can retire, courtesy of social media. Courtesy of social media. He didn't say a word, but last year he made $20 million. My mentor, the lady who has created the program I'm talking to you about, last year alone she did 4M USD last year. 4M. What does she do? Content creation, she comes live. Content creation, she comes live. Can you do that? Can you create content? Can you come on live? Even if you're camera shy, I think people are doing more difficult things for income. I think people are doing more difficult things for income. I love the simplicity of my business. It is skills for social media. Now the course is in 4 different levels. You choose where to start. It's a once-off purchase. So it's a once-off purchase. It's the website, the program, the domain, the 3 of them. It's the website, the program, the domain. Once off, you own the program. You can now resell the same course over and over again. You can now resell the same course over and over again. Anytime your customer buys, you keep the whole value, the true value of the program. What it costs you, you keep the whole amount. It's like going to any university or college to study any sort of education. And you're now allowed to go and resell the same education. This way of doing things is called Master Resell Rights. MRR. Master Resell Rights. You buy the program once, you use it to benefit yourself, to understand social media skills, and you can now resell the same course. You can now resell the same educational program. The course I bought in June is the same course I'm reselling today. No renewal, no stocking up, no restock, no repurchase. It's a once-off. By the time the people who are marketing physical products like this, by the time people who are marketing physical products like this are looking for capital to restock, I have nothing to restock. In fact, I look and smile. Sometimes I just say, this is so interesting. This is so amazing. People are looking for capital to restock, merchandisers, restocking, cleaning out the shelves, looking for taking out whatever has expired. Brilliant. I privilege always. Hey, thank you, Saba. Thank you, Jamwan. Thank you. Yes, By the time these people are looking for capital to restock, I bought my course in June last year. It's the same course I am reselling today. So sometimes I ask, how do I need to explain it for people to understand the simplicity of this business? What do I need to say for people to understand the simplicity of this business? That the one course I bought in June is the same course I am reselling today. And anytime the customer buys, I keep the 100%. Anytime the customer buys, I keep the 100%. No renewal, no monthly fees, no upline, no downline, no recruitment, no this is not MLM, no crypto, no forex. Hey, none of those. This is education for social media. Now, I know the question you're asking is how much to start. How much to start? Yes, I said you need 3 things. You need the actual program, the website, and the domain. You need the 3 things. The website is $29. The domain is $55. The actual program, there are 4 different programs. You choose where to start. So the website is $29. The domain is $55. There are 4 different programs. Now, the first program is the Launchpad. Launchpad is $100. So if you add the total, it's 100 plus 29 plus 55. The total to start is $184. You now own the course, you own the website and the domain. You can now sell what you have inside. How do you sell? You will advertise on social media. This is not a business for your relatives and friends. Remember, your relatives and friends are not your perfect customer. We are not doing disturbing marketing. We are not disturbing our associates and people we know. No. You're going to be taught how to create content to attract your perfect customer on social media. Who is your perfect customer? The person who watches your video and they say, hey, I think this lady, she's talking about me. Let me listen to what she's saying. This sounds like me. I've just lost a business. I've just closed a job. Like that. Yeah. So that's your perfect customer. So the total to start is $184. That's the first program, which is 100. So it's 100, 300, 600, and 900. There are 4 different programs: $100, $300, $600, and $900. If you buy the $100 program, that's the only one you can sell. If you buy the $300 program, you can now sell 300 and 100. If you buy the $600 program, you can now sell 600, 300, and 100. If you buy the 900, you can sell all 4 and you keep 100% profit. You buy the program once, you now resell the same course over and over again to infinity. There is no limit. My personal experience, what I would take home as a monthly income, since I started my digital marketing business, I've been able to take home on some days as my daily income. What would have been my monthly income? I have been able to take home on some days as a day income. Can it be done? Yes. Am I tech smart? No. What is it? I was hungry. Very hungry. You can start on the $100 program and upgrade to 300, upgrade to 600, upgrade to 900. It's you to choose where to start. If you buy the Legacy Builder, which is 900, you can sell all 4. So if you get a customer for 100, you can sell to them. If you get a customer for 300, you can sell to them. If you get a customer for 600, you can sell to them. If you get a customer for 900, you can sell to them. What is my goal for this month of February? For this month of February, I want 12 customers. 12 customers. 12 customers for the month of February. 12 customers. That's my goal. 12 customers. 12 customers for 900. 12 customers for 900. That's my goal for the month of February. That's my goal for the month of February. How about in between? Of course, I get customers for 100, 300, 600. Of course, I get a lot of those in between. But my focus is 12 customers for 900. That's my goal for the month of February. That's what I wake up to do. I am fixated and I am focused on my goal that I want to transform the families and lives of 12 people. 12 people who are saying, I want to transform my financial future. I have had enough. I am exhausted in doing only what I know. The business is not working. The employment is not working. Those are the people I'm going to talk to. Those are the people I would love to share what I'm doing with. That person who is saying, I want to make a difference. That person who is saying, I want to live better than I am living now. I deserve better. I got started in June of last year. Within 10 days, I had my first customer, 900. I was able to recoup. June, July, and August, my first 3 months as a beginner, as a newbie, I honestly did not even know what I was doing, yet I was able to take home a tidy income. Hello, Joy. Yes, the person is me. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Joy. Let's do this together. Yes, let's do this together. Everything is on my profile. Double tap on my face. All the information you need is there. Let's get connected. Nothing hidden. Everything is there. Everything is there. Email, website, WhatsApp. Everything is there. Just go up there. Everything is there. Nothing hidden. Nothing hidden. Yeah. Let's connect. Yeah. So I come on live at 9 a.m. in the morning and at 5 p.m. This is the evening live. This is the evening live. I come on live at 9 a.m. in the morning and at 5 p.m. in the evening. So if you like what I am saying and you want to know more, double tap on my profile, double tap on my face, and then you'll be able to get the information when I come on live. Honestly, I don't know what I would be doing if not for this business. I now have customers in Canada, South Africa. I've got customers in countries I have never even been to. Angola. I've got customers in Sierra Leone, Nigeria, Ghana, London. I've got customers in New Zealand. I've got customers in Finland, Sweden. I mean, I've traveled to different parts of the world, but social media has allowed me access to customers from all over the world because my business is social media driven. What do I do every day? I come online, I create content, and I come on live. Is it complicated? No. I think people are doing very complicated things for income. I think people are doing very complicated things for income. Every day I tell God, thank you. Thank you that I found a business that has served me. Thank you that I found a business that is not just for my personal transformation, but I can transform the lives of many people. That people go home and say a prayer and they say, thank God that Joyce shared this information with me. Some of the ladies sent me those messages this morning and they said, Joyce, thank you so much for being a stand that my family can eat. Thank you for being a stand that my children can go to school. Thank you that I can pay my bills on time. For me, those were the most powerful messages that I have had on a Monday morning. Somebody sending me a gratitude message. Why? Because I've given them a message of hope. Because I've taught them a skill they would never ever have had. So I've allowed myself to be the access for the transformation of the lives of many people. And that's why I show up on social media. That's why I have said I'm going to put myself out there to be able to transform the life of another. People are looking for a way out. People are looking for hope. People are looking for, how do I transform my financial future? How do my children eat? How do I take my children to school? I got this same information for mamas in South Africa, and they were going through the very same challenges. How to take their children to school, what to feed their children. But when they started this business, they are now living in new homes and driving new cars. And it didn't take them 10 years. They did it in 6 months, 1 year, 1.5 years. It doesn't take you long to turn around your life in an online business, particularly where you have access to mentors, access to a community, where you are following a proven process, a blueprint that teaches you step by step what you need to do. For me, I'm grateful because I found what I say. I found a business that resonates with me. I found a business that matches with what my heart's goals, dreams, and aspirations are. I wanted a mentor. I so wanted the place of a mentor. When I look at my mentor, Michelle, last year she was on 4M, net income, 4M. Translate the $4 million into your local currency. Convert the $4 million into your local currency, and you tell me how many factories and industries are able to generate that kind of an income and what they are manufacturing. And I'll tell you, Michelle comes on live and she creates content. I just admire this lady. My goodness. She's an amazing, outstanding lady. Oh my goodness. And I'm glad she's my mentor. I'm glad she's my mentor. Can I do what she's doing? I'm going to do exactly as I say. She tells me jump, I ask how high. I will do everything she tells me to do because I know it is for my own good. Yes. Do you have a mentor? Do you have somebody who wants you to be successful? What kind of people are around you? What are the kind of people you are associating with? What discussions and conversations are you having with people? This morning I was going through my list of goals for 2024. 2025. Then I said, why am I shortchanging myself? Why am I allowing myself to have such small dreams and aspirations? I upgraded my goal and my vision for 2025 this morning. I have renewed and recalibrated my goal for 2025. I want to break my personal record. What I had put down, I have multiplied my goal by 5. What I had put down as my goal for 2025, I have now multiplied it by 5. Why? Because it can be done. Social media is untapped. Social media, there are people online the whole day. They are looking for you. They want to hear what you have to say. So you have to show up. You have to show up. So what am I going to do? I'm going to brush up on my skills. I am going to brush up on my skills because I want to touch somebody's life. I want to inspire. Today's message from those ladies this morning really, really inspired me. They said, thank you. Thank you because my kids can go to school. Thank you because my rent is paid. Thank you because I'm no longer struggling with bills. Those are people saying that, Joyce, if you had never shared this information, would still be stuck. But because you shared this information, we are free from debt. We are paying our kids' school fees. We are living better because Joyce said yes. Because Joyce allowed herself to be the access for many people. That's my stand. And I'll continue to be an access for people who want to change their lives. I'll continue to be the opener of doors, the hope builder, the dream builder for that family that is saying, we want better, we deserve better, we want to live well, we want to be debt free, we want cash flow, we want liquidity. I want to be that access for that person who's saying, I'm tired of not having enough finances. I want better lifestyle. I want to soft life. And that's what I keep saying. Me, I show up because I like good life and I like soft life. I want good life. I like soft life. Me, that's what I like. I love good life. I like the high quality, good quality things. That's what I like. I don't know about you. What do you like? What do you want? This is 2025. This conversation is not for that person who doesn't want to improve their life. This conversation is for that person who's saying, I want more. I will not sit in a corner called mediocrity. I will not sit in a corner called survival. You want to sit in a place called I am thriving. I am doing my ultimate best. I can max myself out. Those are the people I want to have this conversation with. Those are the people I am talking to. Yeah. So if this sounds like something you want to do, double tap on my face. Go to youdailyand.com. Double tap on my face. Go to youdailyand.com. Send me an email inside there. Send me an email. Let's get you started today. Let's get you started today. youdailyand.com. 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 Send me an email inside the website. Write it down, youdailyand.com. It's on my face. Write it down or screenshot. Send me an email. Type your email address and click yes on the blue part. I will immediately reply. You will now have access. You'll be inside the website. You receive 2 videos from the mentor and we can get you started. This is 2025. You cannot sit in what you are doing last year. You're not happy with your job, you're not happy with your business, and you're just there saying, okay, so let me see how this goes. No. You have to make a decision and say, I'm going to change my life today. And you take the action that is needed to get you started. If I'd never gotten started, would I be here sharing my story? Of course not. Information without action is television. Nothing changes. Information with action, you have a result, you have a testimony, You have what you want. Good life, soft life, the mullah, the munde, the bread. What you want, you get. Yes. What you want, you get. Yes. Yes. So if I can do this, why not you? If I can do this, why not you? I'm not tech smart. I'm not computer literate. I was just hungry to transform my financial future. I knew I deserved better than I was getting. I knew I deserved more. And 2025 is the year I'm going to break all the records. I had set my goal at a particular place. This morning, I have reviewed my goals and I've multiplied it by 5. Because what does it take? Social media, I have internet, I have time. My goodness, what else is required from me? I put in the work, I get the result. I put in the work, I get the result. Let me say it again. People are doing more complicated things for income. People are doing very complicated things for income. For me showing up on social media, my goodness, it's a breeze. It's a breeze. It's a breeze. I'll show up. I will show up. I love being online. I love getting onto social media. Hey, I don't know what I'd be doing if not for social media, ladies and gentlemen. I would be bored stiff if not for social media. I really look forward to coming onto social media. Me, that's the place I found. And I tell God, thank you for social media. Thank you for the angel in South Africa. Thank you that God saw it fit that I get this information when I did in June of last year. It is a blessing that came to me, and I don't take it for granted. No, I don't take this business for granted. No, I'm grateful that God sent me a beautiful business. 100% profit, no referral, no recruiting, no upline, no downline, no crypto, no forex, no trading, no mystery, no unknown, no uncertainty. No. I know the customer purchases 100% to me. No upline, no downline, no customer, me, done. Customer, me, done. How much simpler would you want a business to be for you to engage? How much simpler would you want a business to be for you to say, yes, I want to consider getting started? Those of you who've done business, you can write a book on the businesses you have done. You can write a book on the businesses you have done. Joy is happy. Yes, you can write a book on the businesses you have done. Yes. Now for me, I came across a business that is an answered prayer. Every day I pinch myself. I say, we. Because even when I'm not doing the actual work, my business is working for me. Even when I am sleeping, we call it an automated website. We call it a business on automation. I love my business. If you like what I'm saying, yes, my namesake, let's rock. My namesake, let's do this. Yes, let's not even over-analyze. What are you over-analyzing? The business is exactly how I said it is. You buy the course, you use the course, you sell the course. What else do you want me to tell you? Buy the course, use the course, sell the course. Keep the 100% profit. As simple as that. It's a digital educational program. 100% profit coming to you. All of it is yours. All the 100% profit is yours. Yes, all. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope I've encouraged you. I hope I've inspired you. I hope I've given you the sense of saying, I will do this because I want to change my life. You say enough is enough. I want to start today. I want to start seeing the result. One of those ladies who sent me a message this morning, when she started, she told me, I didn't have the capital to start, but you gave me the knowledge and the skills to start. Organizing the Monday. Come on now. Let's go, mama. Yes. And the model I gave this lady, the model I gave her was to find a friend who would like to start. And I talked to her and her friend together, such that the friend, Joy is the best one, that her friend can lend her the capital to start and also be her first customer. That's how we did it. That her friend lent her the Monday and the friend became her first customer. So it's almost like, let's go up, let's go down, let's go up, let's go down. That's how it was done. Let me show you Joy so that you understand what I'm talking about. Joy, this is a brilliant way of doing it. Let me show it to you so that you understand. Let me use Joy, for example, because she's talking about organizing the mullah, the bread. Yes, this is Joy here. And let's say Joy's friend is called Jane. So Joy tells Jane, there's another friend of mine, she's called Joy. She's talking about her business. Let's go and listen to her. So Joy invites Jane to the live and they are both listening to me, giving the information. So Joy tells Jane, Jane, what did you think of the information that Joyce has shared with us on the live today? And Jane says, wow, it looks like a good business. Let's get started. Then Joy tells Jane, I'd like to start, but I don't know how to start. I don't have the resources. I don't have the capital. So what do I do? So Joy tells Jane, Jane, please lend me the capital. Lend me to start. Lend me the capital to start. So I'm an ex-banker. How do banks operate? The banks wait for the deposits from the customers, and the banks use the deposits to now lend to other people. And that's the same model here. So Joy will borrow from Jane. So Jane will lend to Joy the capital to start. Then Joy will tell Jane, please become my first customer. So in Jane becoming Joy's first customer, she sends to Joy the first purchase. Now, because Joy had borrowed from Jane, she will now send back what she owes to Jane. So she has repaid what she had borrowed. Both of them are in business. Joy does not owe Jane anything. She can now run her business. We call that model the model that banks use. That's the model that banks have been doing business with all these years. I'm an ex-banker, so I know what I'm telling you. Like the information? Hey, Daddy D. Good evening, Daddy B. Good evening. Thank you for being on the live. I hope I've given you the information that the point is, please don't tell me I don't know how to start because I don't have the capital. I don't think that's true. I've just shown you a model that you can work with and you get started on your business today. Yes, today is the, hey, good job, Joy. Fantastic. Yes, good. I'm happy you got it. I'm glad you got it. I am so excited that you have understood what we are talking about. So I'm really glad. Yeah, really glad. Yeah, it can be done. Nothing complicated. Good evening. Hello. Good evening. Yeah. Any questions for me? Clarification? Any question for me? This is an international business. You can work from anywhere in the world. I have customers in Canada, in America, in South Africa. I have customers in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Somalia, Sudan, New Zealand, Japan. I have customers in Finland, Sweden. I've got customers in countries I have never even been to. I have customers even in countries I have never been to. The conversation this evening was very simple. If you're sitting in a job right now, are you guaranteed that your employer will be with you by the end of the year? Do you have a guarantee that your employer will even keep you to the end of the year? I am in Kenya and I'm seeing big companies, multinationals closing doors and sending their staff home. One of the best top employers in Kenya has sent their employees, it's an international organization, the employees there would get a company car. Yay! Yes, my namesake. I will be yours. Yes. That's why I am here. Yes, I will. Yes. Absolutely. You know, I'm talking about one of the multinationals and it's a global multinational company. One email was sent to all the employees, over 30,000 of them. They were told, please don't report to work tomorrow. That was the way the job and the career ended. They were having their children's school fees paid. You have a company car, of a house rent paid for, workers paid. It was a high-end job. Now, one email, the job has ended for over 30,000 families. And they had very good jobs. Now, that is only one. In Kenya alone, another motor vehicle manufacturing company has just closed doors after over 40 years. So I want you to tell me, which business are you doing and how long do you think your business is going to last in this new economy? Only that question. That's the only question I'm asking. How long do you think your employer will keep you? How long do you think your business will last in this economy? And what is your backup plan in any eventuality? Those are the questions I am asking. In the event that your company, your employer sends you home with an email or they tell you, please don't come to work tomorrow, we can no longer afford to pay your salary. Or your business, you wake up and you realize you can no longer sustain your business. Businesses where people are paying, today is I think the 10th, and there are people who've not even paid, today is the 10th. There are people who've not paid rent for almost 2 or 3 months on business premises. They have arrears 5 months, 6 months. Now you're even, and you don't even have stock, but you're still keeping the business premises. Close the business and go and find something new to do. Why, in a different economy, why would you still hang on to a business if it's not working? Why are you sitting in a job you don't even like? You're sitting in a business or a job you're not enjoying. You wake up angry, you sleep angry. Elele. You want joy in your life? Find something you can enjoy doing. Find something that will give you joy. Find something that you'll be happy about. Find something that gives you that gives you what your true value is, and something that you will enjoy doing. Yeah. Any question for me? Any question? Clarification? Something you've not understood? Any question, ladies and gentlemen? If this sounds like something, if today is the day you make a decision, then let's get talking. Today is the day you make a decision. Let's start the conversation. Double tap on my face. Get to youdailyand.com. Send me an email right now. I will reply. You're going to see the white line, then a blue line. Click yes. I'll reply within 5 minutes. youdailyand.com. youdailyand.com. Because 6 months down the line, you will say, I met this lady online. I didn't take it seriously. Yeah, okay. You didn't take it seriously. That's okay. youdailyand.com. One of the ladies who is a top media personality in my country, we had this conversation when I started, and I explained to her this business. So this is where you're going to go, youdailyand.com. When I got started in June of last year, one of the top media personalities in my country, Kenya, we had a conversation. We talked about this, and she told me, oh, you know what, Joyce? You know, right now I'm so busy in my job. Oh my goodness, I don't even think I'd have the time to do this thing of yours. So really, I'll get back to you. I'm really busy now. In other words, that was a slicey no saying, I'm not interested. She called me on Thursday and she told me, we've been sent home. I don't have a job. And in fact, they've not paid us for the last 3 months. That's a media house. They've not been paid for the last 3 months, and they've been sent home. Now, because I'm very nice, I just said, you know, and her words continued, I wish I had listened to you in June when we had this same conversation, because I would have been ahead. But I thought you were disturbing me. Let me say it again. Let me ask you, what guarantee do you have about the job that you have? What guarantee? There used to be guarantees on permanent and pensionable jobs. Those guarantees are not there anymore. There are no more guarantees on jobs and businesses. Businesses are being wiped out by technology overnight. By technology overnight. What people thought was a business, they wake up tomorrow, it's not a business. It's finished. It has been wiped out. Overtaken by events. You don't want to be overtaken by events. This is 2025. You want to have made a decision and said, I want to get started today. Enough talking, time to take action, and you go right here, youdailyand.com. 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 I wish the online ones are real. I've been trying for real. Gracie, please explain what you mean. I need to understand what you're saying. I've been working on this business since June of last year, and that's what I've been sharing. My result, what I've had as a result, that's what I'm sharing. I got started in June of last year. Yeah. The jobs and online marketing. So have you had any interaction with me? Have you had any interaction with me? Is this your first time on my live? Have you been in my live from the beginning to the end? Have you understood what I have explained? Gracie, have you been in my live because if it's your first time on my live, I will invite you. Please come again and again and again. Take out a notebook and a pen. Okay, good. So Gracie, if it's your first time, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Write this down or take a screenshot. Have this information with you, udailyand.com. Screenshot that or write it down, and then let's start the conversation. How? I come on live every morning, 9 a.m. local time, Kenyan time. Gracie, which country are you in? Gracie, which country are you in? Gracie, which country are you in? Hey, Gracie. Okay. Yes, Kenya. Aya, okay. Hey, you guys are lit. Hey, we. Okay, yes, Gracie. Hey. Okay, so what I normally do is I do and jobs there. Yes, thank you, Gracie, for understanding. Now let me flip it again. Gracie, I think you've just come in. Let me now say it, because the people who are with me from the beginning, I really went in depth about the conversation. Was the title of the message was Job Security is No More, Plan Your Future. That was the title for today's message. Job security is no more, please plan for your future. Let me say again, if I share with you my story on how I started my employment, how I ended up working in my first bank, in my second bank, my generation, you didn't need to tarmac, you didn't look for jobs. Our generation, my generation, you would apply for a job on a handwritten application letter and you're called to two or three places to work. My generation, we say BC, the generation before the computers, there were jobs. But now, people have gone to school, people have degrees, people are highly educated. Hey, people have gone to school, hey, especially in Africa. Kenyans have gone to school. We have 72, previously we had 72 universities in Kenya, 72. I had the statistics, I still have the statistics on the number of graduates every year. Kenya produces close to 800,000 graduates every year into the job market. So the high schoolers is about 800, 900,000, close to 1 million. High schoolers, close to 1 million. Now other people with degrees, diplomas, people getting into the job market every year is close to 1 million. Graduates, high schoolers, everybody is close to 1 million entering the job market every year. Show me the jobs. So the question is, where are the jobs? What are people going to do? The people with jobs also don't have job security anymore. And we've used one simple example of a multinational that was all over the world. And because of a change in policy, they have now sent their staff home. That is the USAID. USAID would give you, I have friends who used to work for USAID. You're given a company car. Your children go to Rusinga, Montessori. Your kids go to Braeburn, where the school fees is paid by the company. You have a driver, you have a cook, you have a chef, you have a nanny, you have a gardener, all on the company payslip. La salala. You receive an email last week telling you, please don't come to work. The job is over. Now, count how many people you have sent home. So, job security, does it still exist? I don't know. You tell me. How safe is your job? How secure is your job? One company, an international company that has been doing car assembly in Kenya for over 40 years. For over 40 years, they have packed up and left East Africa. They've closed Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. They've gone. They said they can no longer make any profits in this region after over 40 years. Now you tell me which business you're doing that has stood the test of time if 40-year-old businesses are wrapping up and closing. I'll tell you, the place you're going to be looking for a job, business, or career is online. Look for a business that will give you skills. Look for a business that is global, international. Look for a business that gives you mentors, that follows a proven process, a blueprint follow a business that you can get coaches to support your journey. And that's the business I am sharing with you. If you like what I'm saying, you're welcome to be here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. East African time. Joy, fantastic. Joy knows what time I come in. Joy, hello. I live in Kiambu County. Hey, Joy, where do you live? I live in Kenya. Joy, I'm in Kenya. I am in Kenya. I am in Kenya. So again, be safe from the fake accounts, because there are some fake accounts using my name and number. Not my name. They're using my name and my videos, and they have Ghana number. I don't have Ghana number. I live in Kenya. I am not in Ghana. So I'll not send you WhatsApp with a Ghana number. Double tap on my profile. Double tap on my profile. All the information is on my profile. Well, hey, good, no problem. Yes, yes. Yeah, I do physical meetings as well. I do physical meetings, Joy. I do physical meetings. So let's have the conversation. Let's have tea. Let's have coffee. Hey, let's have tea. Let's have coffee. Today I've come from having tea and coffee with some ladies. So we can also do the same with you. We sit and drink tea. We drink tea. We drink tea. Gracie. Gracie, me, I'm an ex-banker. The one thing I tell people, go to your customer service manager. Go to your bank, sit down with your customer service manager and tell them to read you the weather forecast of the economy. Those guys are very honest. Those guys are very honest. Go to your customer service manager or go to your branch manager in the bank. Have a conversation with them and tell them, I want you to tell me the weather forecast. The weather forecast of the economy. Those are the people who can tell you what to do. Listen to them. They know very well what to do. Yeah. I'm an ex-banker, so when I tell you that, I know what I'm telling you. And it's not just in Kenya. It's a global. You want to understand. For the first time, you go to a country like, you go to a place like London. People in London are telling you the cost of living is very high. You speak to people in America, they are telling you the cost of living is very high. Please, me, I've traveled all over the world. So I tell people, I will not base my information on the boundaries of one country. I cannot think inside a box. I like to think outside the box. And if you want to grow a business, if you're looking, let me just say it again so that you get it. For 20 years, I ran a business where I was paying office rent, salaries for workers in Westlands, Nairobi. And I had branches all over the country. I had branches all over the country in my 20-year-old business. Today, ask me about salaries for workers. Today, ask me about office rent. I will tell you, I will not touch a business that comes with overheads. You need to be made of crocodile skin. You need to be very brave to run a business where you're paying rent, where you're paying salaries. Hello, Mimi. Good evening, Mimi. Hi. Hello. Yes. Good evening, my dear. How you doing? You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes. So for anybody who's running a traditional business, and here is somebody who's from a different continent, and they will tell you, it's not just Kenya. It's all over the world. It's all over the world. I have interactions with people from all over the world, and they're all saying the economy is different all over the world. So you want to do a business that does not have overheads. You want to start a business that gives you global reach, that you can have customers in every corner of the continent. You don't want to be limited by the boundaries of your country. You want a business that is as open as social media, and that's the business I am running. I hope I have given you value. I hope, ladies and gentlemen, that this conversation is challenging your way of thinking. Let's stop thinking routine, the same, mediocrity, simple, simplistic. No. Let us open our mind and ask, what if? How come? What next? Those are questions you want to ask yourself. Those are questions you want to ask yourself. You know, where I come from, we normally go outside to look at the weather forecast before we leave the house, so that you know if it's going to rain, so that you carry an umbrella, or so that you know how to dress to avoid wearing a sweater, a poncho, a cardigan, so that you're not overdressed and the sun is out scorching. So when you want to know what the economy looks like, there are indicators that you look at that will tell you the trends in the economy. Go to a supermarket in the course of the day. You're going to find something very interesting. The cashiers are like this, waiting. In fact, they have time to greet you. Hello, how are you? How was your day? That has me amazed. I have never seen that before. In all the supermarkets, whether in any part of the country, you're going to find supermarket attendants sitting waiting for you. They are not busy. In the past, there would be somebody with a big trolley, another one with a big trolley, another one with a big trolley. Now you look at the people who are buying at the cash till, and you suddenly realize it's very few people who are pushing the big trolley. That is one way of checking the state of the economy. Walk into the banking hall, have a conversation with your bank manager. Ask them to let you know how the economy in your country is going. Open the newspapers. Read the newspapers. It can be a physical newspaper. I like the newspapers because they are very... I didn't say buy a newspaper every day. Buy a newspaper. Especially in Kenya, we have something called the business newspapers. Buy a business newspaper. Go through it. It will give you an overview. They don't lie. What am I therefore saying? Create your own economy. Have a backup plan. Decide how you're going to build the rest of the year. Decide what the rest of the year looks like. Yes, decide what the rest of the year is going to look like for you. Yeah. For me, I've made my decision. I'd set a goal. I have now multiplied my goal times 5 because I have realized, today I did a physical meeting, and in sitting down with everybody that I sat down and talked to, these are business owners. These are people running businesses, and they are closing businesses because of the overheads. The week before, on a Monday, I was in a university talking to groups of young people, and all of them are saying, our friends who graduated still don't have jobs. So you go to a family, you find the mother is jobless, the father is jobless, they have 3 or 4 graduates, they are at home, they don't have jobs, they don't have business. In fact, all of them are asking each other, give me transport, I need to go out. Give me bus fare, I want to go out. Give me transport. And all of them are highly educated. One family, the father, the mother, and maybe 2 or 3 children, and the parents paid premium price to educate their children, but they now don't have jobs. So we have to rethink our strategies. We have to consider that we identify problems and solve problems. If you solve problems, if you can transform people's lives. This morning, two ladies wrote to me and they said, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for showing up in our lives. Thank you for showing us how to start an online business. Thank you, because our bills are paid. Our rent is paid. Our children are going to school. People sent me messages of gratitude saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. So that tells me I am making a difference. You want to make a difference? Solve people's problems. You want to change the world? Solve people's problems. People are waiting for your solution. You're smart, you're creative. If I can do this, you can do this, and even better. You're smarter, wiser, faster. So you don't have to have an excuse. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pure pleasure and joy serving you. I hope I've encouraged you, inspired you, and caused you to think about looking at an online business. Like I say, you want to have a daily income because you have daily bills. You want to have a daily income because you have daily bills. Send me an email inside the website. I'll reply within 5 minutes. youdailyand.com. Please send me an email. I will reply within 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. It's been a pure pleasure. It's been pure joy. I am glad that we've had the interaction. I'm thankful that you are on here. I'm truly grateful that we've been able to we've had a conversation, a value conversation. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. East African time, 9 a.m. East African time. This has been the 5 p.m. East African time. Signing off now, your friend Joyce, looking forward to hearing from you. I'm available, accessible. Oh, wow, dear Joy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you, my namesake. Yes, everything is on my profile. Be safe from the fake accounts. I'll never send you a direct message. I'll never send you an inbox first. and I don't have a Ghana telephone number. Everything is on my profile, nothing hidden. Be safe from the fake accounts. Bless you and thank you. Thank you, Joy. Thank you for the feedback. I'm grateful. When you give me the feedback, that also inspires me. Yes. I look forward to our conversation tomorrow. And as always, our conversations are different. Our conversations are refreshing. Our conversations are loaded with inspiration. Bless you, Moakips. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Hey, see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. in the morning. 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, East African time. Good night, Cheerio. God bless you. Bye-bye. Yes, YouTube, good night and thank you. See you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m.